That's my favorite laugh, is the one person, ha. I don't know what kind of face I have that people just feel like they can tell me things about my face to my face. But the woman at Target told me I look like the guy from No Country for Old Men. And she didn't, that was an opening statement. She didn't, she's like, I hope you're having a good day or anything like that. She's like, and my girlfriend didn't know what she meant by that. And I'm just like, oh, she's saying I look like a serial killer. And she immediately apologized, and she's like, he's been in other movies. I'm sorry, I should have said something else. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you weren't thinking about King Triton, were you? You were thinking about the guy Kills for Fun. I don't know how to reconcile the fact that I am a pacifist who looks like I want to murder everyone in the room. I don't know what to do with that information. I am, and I don't, but like the biggest compliments and the biggest insults are the ones that like nobody meant to give you, like that one, right? Or like when I was a kid, they're like, oh, you look like a possum when you smile. I'm like, all right, none of that anymore. You know? Or like, right? Because as a kid growing up, especially as a small guy, like when you smile, people just want to fight you, and then so you stop smiling and they're afraid of you. And I'm like, can we split the difference? They're like, nah, it's one or the other. I'm like, all right, I guess so. You get negative reinforcement, you know. But okay, so a friend of mine who's a comic, he's a comedy 10, so like an 8, but you know, we know what it is. But like I thought he was a 10 too, until he's like, I want you to meet some of my friends. He's doing MMA, and he brought me into a small room full of his friends that are actual 10s. And I don't know if you ever thought, like, I used to think I knew what attractive people look like, but apparently my bar was really low. Like my standards have been really low. Like they were all 10s. They were all like, one of them was 6'6", and he looked like, I don't know if you ever see the show The Boys. He looked like Soldier Boy, but with a Brad Pitt haircut and 6'6". The guy was stunning, you know what I mean? And like, so many things were going on in my mind, and what I said out loud was, is this the gangbang? And I don't know why. And that seems out of pocket, but the only other non-10 there was like, I know, right? I'm like, yeah, right? Like, because like somewhere in your head, you're like, I've seen this movie before. I got to get out of here before I get rotisserie or something. And so like, I don't know, I'm kind of like gassing him up, but like it's making him feel uncomfortable, because like I guess you call it like anti-roasting. Like you're not being mean, but like it's not nice what you're doing, you know? And then at the end, he like sticks out his big, he's like he's pretty, but he's manly, you know? He sticks out his big paw, and he's just like, I'm Brad. And I'm like, I agree. And on my way, as I'm turning away, he's like, hey, there's nothing wrong with being short. And that's the meanest thing, yeah. Oh, that's the meanest thing anyone has ever said to me. And I hang out with comedians who are honest to you even when you didn't ask them. All right, thanks. You guys have been great.